Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be getting into P-Valley. Now, before we go any further, please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, now P-Valley. What I can tell you about P-Valley is just watch it. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Now, this show brings to the forefront characters that we don't generally see as lead and like main characters, and it also sets place in a city that is not the typical city that we see on series and movies and things like that. It's set place in Mississippi, and not only is it set place in Mississippi, it's set place in a small town in Mississippi. So that also is a dynamic that's a little bit different from what we're used to seeing in series, movies, etc. And the fact that it's doing phenomenal is amazing, and a testament to how well this show is written and how amazing the actors are. So let's just go ahead and get into why I'm recommending this show. The reason I'm recommending it is because it's not your typical stripper show where it's just cliche and it's just raunchy and it's just that's it. No real substance, no real storyline. That's not what it is at all. Now, don't get me wrong. This show is definitely for adults only. Adult. It has adult material, adult themes. They go there. They go all the way there. So yes, it is an adult show. However, I like the way they have developed the characters. It's amazing. So these characters, they actually give them such a human side until you find yourself falling in love with each character and each storyline in a way that is just really like kind of touching. Like you want more from these characters. You want more from their background. You want to know about them. They didn't write it in a way to where you get what you get and then the characters are kind of like forgettable. Even the ones that have like small roles, they're not forgettable either because it's so well written. Also, the acting, just the way, and I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? I actually did just recently see interviews with a lot of the actors, and a lot of them do not have Southern accents. So I want to say kudos to them for putting on that Mississippi accent, because I wouldn't have known that they weren't from the South, because they do an amazing job with the accent. And to me, that's so important. You guys probably hear that I bring up accents a lot. I think accents are super, super important when the film or the movie or the TV show or whatever is set place in certain areas that have strong accents. Like, it's important to embody that, because otherwise it just doesn't look authentic. It just like, what? Yeah. So you have to really, really, really do that. Also, you have to do it with the clothing, just the hairstyles, like all of that. Like, when you look at them, they are dressed for that area, but they do it in a very genuine way, like to where you feel like you're there. The show is so interesting. I've never been to Mississippi. I'm like, I want to take a trip to Mississippi just to see, like, what is it like? It's just like, it's crazy. But at any rate, they do such an amazing job. Season 1 was very good. I'm not going to lie. Season 1 was amazing. If you haven't seen the show, definitely start with season 1. I personally did not start watching this show when it first came out, because I just figured, it's just going to be another stripper show. Like I said, just, same old thing, typical storylines, and I didn't feel like it would have any substance, or it would be anything that I would really want to watch, especially by it being a whole series. But one day, it's like I got so intrigued, or just, I don't know if it was a post online or it was something was said about this show that really piqued my interest. So I ended up watching. I was like, let me turn this on. I had nothing else to watch. And I turned it on, and oh my God, that's it. I was hooked. I mean, I just started binge watching it. It was that good. And so that was with season one. Season one was amazing. There were so many twists and turns. However, season two is even better than season one. And I didn't even think they could top what they did last season. But they did, and they are. So it's still ongoing. Basically, season two is giving you everything that you questioned in season one. Everything, any little hole that was there from season one, they are coming back and giving you any answers to any questions or any doubts you had. They're giving you everything in season two. So season two is really more of a shocking. It's just really a lot of things that are like, wow. Like, you're really shocked that this is happening. You can't even believe it. It's just a lot going on in season two, and I love it. A lot in a way, in a good way, a very, very good way. And I'm trying not to spoil it for those of you who haven't seen it, because of course I'm trying to recommend this to you. But basically, to sum it all up, you have a lot of people on this show who are struggling with certain aspects of their lives, and I think that's what makes this show so popular, and it's one of the reasons why it's doing so well, is because it's relatable, if you will. Even if you don't know anyone exactly like the characters, their situation is relatable to, different things that are going on in the world, just living in the world. A lot, like I said, a lot of the things that they're different things are relatable things, because these are real people. This is not like a Hollywood cast or someone living on the beach, or it's not anything that's like unrealistic goals in life. Like sometimes you look at things and it's like someone's, like, just say you watch a movie, someone's living in a $50 million house, and, they have all the finest things in life and all of these things like that. You see these things and it's like, yeah, that's not the reality of most people. So that's what I mean by that. It's not saying you shouldn't shoot for the stars. So don't take my unrealistic goals by saying, as if I'm saying people shouldn't reach for that. But realistically, not many people are living in a $50 million mansions on the beach and, just living the high life and not a care in the world. That's not reality for most people. Most people are struggling with some part of their lives. They have stuff going on. They're trying to, get the kids together. They're trying to make ends meet. They're trying to work hard to achieve their goals. They're trying, there's things going on. People are losing their jobs. People are having jobs they don't like. There's just a lot going on in the world. And to see these people who are just have that whole human element, it really is a good show, especially during these times when so many people are having such a hard time with the way things are going right now, with the prices of everything being so high, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's good to watch a show with just people who are just have more of a, like, I guess, common lifestyle. And I say that loosely because they don't really have a common lifestyle with anyone that I know or myself, but I'm saying, like, the way they're living their life, just trying to make it, and just like the struggles they're going through, just the family things they're going through. A lot of the things are like more relatable. And it's just a show you can watch and really, really get into it. I really highly recommend it.